Armed Forces Chamber Live with Andre Haynes and Patsy Brown on Mondays and Thursdays from 9 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. Armed Forces Chamber Live with Andre Haynes and Patsy Brown talking about business, community, education, workforce, and more. Listen to Armed Forces Chamber Live, the official talk show of the Armed Forces Chamber of Commerce.
The Armed Forces Chamber is America's first chamber with military-inspired operations and Nevada's first chamber formed to serve armed forces members. The mission is to recruit, train, and equip armed forces members ready to serve, lead, and succeed in business. Members enjoy benefits, courses, discounts, perks, support, and more. Eligible members include armed forces members from all branches and service levels, spouses, DoD, first responders, and advocates. Translate your military experience and skills into business success. Join a community of armed forces members dedicated to shaping the future of business. Join now online at armedforceschamber.com.
This announcement is brought to you by the Armed Forces Chamber, Nevada's largest and oldest chamber of commerce, formed to serve armed forces members. Your opinion matters. Your vote counts. Help make history. Vote Patsy Brown as the first female public administrator. Vote Patsy Brown from October 22nd through November 4th and November 8th. VotePatsyBrown.com. Again, VotePatsyBrown.com. Paid for by Friends of Patsy Brown. This announcement is brought to you by the Armed Forces Chamber, Nevada's largest and oldest chamber of commerce, formed to serve armed forces members.
Hi, I'm A.R. Allen, an author, speaker, and mentor. I published Come Sit With Me a While, a book about changing your life in 15 minutes a day. Also, I mentor authors about writing, publishing, and marketing books. Lastly, I give inspirational speeches about living a victorious Christian lifestyle. Buy my latest book. Let me mentor you with your book. Book me to speak at your event. Again, I'm A.R. Allen, an author, speaker, and mentor. Visit my website, ascribesmith.com, and follow me through Facebook at A.R. Allen and inscribed in his palm.
Armed Forces Chamber Live is produced by the Armed Forces Chamber of Commerce, Nevada's first chamber of commerce formed to serve veteran-owned firms. Andre Haynes and Patsy Brown have in-depth, insightful, and intimate discussions about business, community, and workforce development. Everyone, please help me welcome Andre Haynes and Patsy Brown.
Welcome to the Armed Forces Chamber Live with Andre Haynes and Patsy Brown. Armed Forces Chamber Live with Andre Haynes and Patsy Brown airs weekly on Mondays and Thursdays from 9 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. Pacific Time. Armed Forces Chamber Live with Andre Haynes and Patsy Brown is broadcast on KKVV 1060 AM in Las Vegas, Nevada, and streamed on iHeartRadio. Armed Forces Chamber Live with Andre Haynes and Patsy Brown is the official radio talk show of the Armed Forces Chamber of Commerce. Happy 74th birthday to the U.S. Air Force, the 4th U.S. Armed Forces Military Branch. For info, visit armedforceschamber.com. Again, that's armedforceschamber.com. The Armed Forces Chamber of Commerce would like to welcome its newest members, including AARP, American Association of Retired Persons, ADP, Automatic Data Processing, Marcus Coleman from Coleman Industries, LLC, LVCCLD, Las Vegas Clark County Library District, Montford Point Marine Association, Chapter Number 46, Resorts World Las Vegas, the Legacy Golf Club in Henderson, Nevada. For info, visit armedforceschamber.com. Again, that's armedforceschamber.com. The Armed Forces Chamber would like to welcome its newest resource partner, including Nevada Commission on Minority Affairs. The Armed Forces Chamber would like to welcome its newest venue partners, including the Legacy Golf Club in Henderson, Nevada. The Armed Forces Chamber hosts shindigs that bring members of the Armed Forces Chamber of Commerce together for education plus networking and Armed Forces members in the community for resources plus services. Shindigs are open to the public and admission is free. Shindigs occurring during the month of September in the year 2022 include Business Mixers, sponsored by Patsy Brown, candidate for Clark County Public Administrator on September 7th in Las Vegas, September 21st in Boulder City, and September 28th in North Las Vegas. A candidate meet and greet, starring Drew Johnson for Clark County Commission in District F, Patsy Brown for Clark County Public Administrator, John Evans for Clark County Recorder, and Stavros Anthony for Nevada Lieutenant Governor on September 13th in Sandy Valley. The historic West Side Las Vegas Parade on September 17th in Las Vegas. The Air Force Birthday Party, sponsored by Patsy Brown, candidate for Clark County Public Administrator on September 18th in Las Vegas. For info, visit armedforceschamber.com. Again, that's armedforceschamber.com. This episode is brought to you by Lachelle Buckner. Lachelle Buckner is an experienced, licensed Medicare agent and healthcare advocate. Lachelle Buckner is best known for helping Medicare and Medicaid populations navigate through the challenging process of choosing Medicare health plans. Lachelle Buckner strives to make the consumer's decision informed and stress-free by simplifying the enrollment process. As a healthcare advocate, Lachelle Buckner has one focus: help consumers make an informed decision when choosing a health plan that will best meet their needs. If you have questions or want to enroll in Medicare and Medicaid, or have an existing Medicare or Medicaid plan but want to make changes, call Lachelle Buckner now at 702-945-8876 or visit Lachelle Buckner's website at vegashealthandlife.com. The 2022 Inaugural Statewide Conference on Ending Homelessness, presented by Anthem. This will be the first of its kind held in Las Vegas and hosted by the Nevada Homeless Alliance. This occurs on September 29th at UNLV. The conference is from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. The networking event and bar are from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Attendance is $50 per person. Info online at nevadahomelessalliance.org. Again, that's nevadahomelessalliance.org. Today we have a special guest in studio with us, a gentleman that everybody knows. He's a celebrity in his own right, and his bio is quite impressive and quite amazing. It includes being a state legislator, being a mentor of several elected officials that are in office right now in Nevada, Clark County, and also cities throughout Clark County. And, you know, we've been very blessed and fortunate to befriend him, for him to become extended family. And personally, myself and Patsy, we look up to him and we call him and refer to him as the Godfather. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I'd like to welcome to the Armed Forces Chamber live show, making his debut, Mr. Wendell P Williams. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
And you know, I've been in Las Vegas a long time, and this is the first time, and I'm very pleased about Patsy because she will become the first woman public administrator in Las Vegas.
Yes, she will.
And in serving in the legislature, I had contact with many public administrators, and there was always something that was desired. There was a voice. Nothing against those people, but it appears from your intro and the things that are going on, she's already everywhere. So I look forward to working with her. I'm excited about it. I just wanted to get that out of the way. But the Armed Forces Chamber and the connections of the Armed Forces, I'm very proud to be here. My brother was a Marine. My father did 30 years in the Army, and they wouldn't let me go. They had me staying home with Mom. But I respect the Armed Forces and the members of the Armed Forces immensely, and I'm glad to be here.
Wonderful. Wow. But before we start the interview, because we're here to talk about something special that we want everybody to support and participate in, your history here includes serving in the Nevada State Legislator and also being a founder of the Las Vegas Dr. Martin Luther King Parade and the day. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, we just completed our 40th parade, 40 years.
Wow.
When I started it, I just wanted to do something in honor of Dr. King. In Las Vegas at that time, there was nothing really organized, but the community has embraced it tremendously, and we're coming up on our 41st year. Okay. So, and speaking of armed forces, all of the ROTCs, all of the military groups are out there. And some schools bring their ROTCs. It must be 100, 150 kids that's in one unit.
Wow.
And it's the one day that collectively all of Las Vegas comes together to do it.
I love that.
Yeah. Wonderful. And tell us about your history in the state legislature.
Well, I served 20 years. I was the first African-American speaker. I chaired education for 16 years. I was a majority whip for 6 years, but I enjoyed that. It was a time that actually the state had a lot of money, so we were able to do a lot of stuff for people. Right now, it's kind of, it's always a search and rescue people with money now. But I enjoyed that 20 years. That was something in my life that you just can't buy it. I don't regret it. It was a year of service, and as a matter of fact, I was able to mentor. I had interns when I was in the legislature, and I loved it. My first intern is Stephen Hartsford, who's a member of Congress now. Sandra Douglas, who's the president of the Raiders. Tia Mathis, who's in the state treasurer's office now, and the list goes on and on. And the thing about it is, when you plant a seed, it grows, and when you help other people, you make God smile.
Yes,
like that. Wonderful.
I
agree with that. Yes, agree with that. And KKVV is a Christian station, and one of the things I like about this station, as mentioned throughout the Bible, it's all about planting seeds.
Yes.
Good seeds, the right seed, and everybody's able to do that, no matter what church you're a member of or affiliated with, no matter what religion you practice. Everybody, no matter who you are, where you have, how much or how little you have, everybody's able to plant a seed. Somebody looks up to you, somebody listens to you, somebody regards what you say. So I want to encourage the listeners to just, today, make an extra special effort and plant a seed. I want to get right into this interview. We've got some questions to ask you, and I know the listeners will enjoy the answers and the content you have to share. So we're going to dive right in, and Ms. Patsy Brown and I are going to alternate in questions. And Ms. Brown, the mic is in your hands.
Thank you. I appreciate that. So first question is, what is the motto of the historic West Side Las Vegas Parade?
It takes a village to celebrate and educate a child. That's our theme. Okay. And I worked as a community organizer for the Clark County School District, and I know at the beginning of the school year, principals are trying to get their house in order.
Right.
And people ask, why are we having it so late? But we're actually having it on time. Okay. Because now is the time that we can reach out to the schools and ask them, what do you really need? Right. And we're looking at the long term. We're not doing a back to school event and give kids and give schools and teachers and parents things and then walk away. This is something that we want to build throughout the school year. Okay. So we want to stick with these kids all year long.
I love that.
Wonderful. Now, who are the sponsors of the historic West Side Las Vegas Parade?
The Dr. Martin Luther King Committee, the Village Foundation, TV3, KCEP, and Old School Radio, Clark County as well.
Okay.
But we all are sponsors.
Right.
Because and Patsy Brown.
Oh yes.
Yep.
Sponsoring
Patsy
too.
Brown. Here she is again.
Here I am
She
again.
pops up again. She's just like Jack in the Box. She pops up again, and I'm so glad that she is, because just working with her on this, I found out that she has a lot of great ideas. That she brings a lot of great ideas, and one of the things that she's going to do is going to bring a lot of interest and excitement to families.
Yeah.
And you can tell them about that,
Yeah,
but it's
I'm
going to
really excited.
bring a lot of excitement to parents and families.
Definitely. I know, like you said, we're not doing just the traditional back to school drive. I'm really excited that we're actually donating clothes, doing a donation sponsoring of clothes, the wheel, and that type of thing. So, but we'll get into that later. So, who are the Grand Marshals of the Historic West Side Las Vegas Parade?
Well, we have Clark County Commissioner William McCurdy.
Okay.
It's in his district, it's in his area, and he's a young man that is aspiring to do a lot of good things, and we're trying to encourage him. Okay. So he's a Grand Marshal. But we're really excited about the other one. The latest school that was named in that area is the Helen Tolan School.
Oh, wow.
So Miss Helen Tolan, she's the Grand Marshal. She's 96 years old.
Oh.
And she was the first African American principal in Nevada. So we're gonna honor her. She's excited.
Wow.
That's
She's
super
Wonderful
impressive.
pillars of the community.
Yes.
she's gonna be excited. So each one of the schools, there are 11 schools. Each one of the schools will have an entry, and we reached out to them to see what they needed. So we're gonna try to fulfill it, have a lot of fun for the kids and things like that. It's a new experience that happens in that part of town. We love all the children, and what's good for the children in that community is good for children throughout the valley.
Right.
The valley is good for all the children in Las Vegas. So all kids are important. We have to encourage them all.
Now, you mentioned that several schools are involved. Who are some of the schools involved in the historic West Side Las Vegas Parade?
We have Matt Kelly, Kermit Booker, Helen Tola, Joe Mackey, Wendell P Williams, the Rainbow Dreams Academy, 100 Academy, and I hate to name them because I'm sure I'm missing some.
That's all right.
That's okay.
Yeah,
and many more.
and
Right.
many more.
Okay, and most importantly, when does this Historic West Side Las Vegas Parade occur?
It's on Saturday, September 17th
Okay.
at 10 a.m.
All
The
right.
lineup starts at 8 and 10 o'clock. We're excited with the parade.
Where does the historic West Side Las Vegas Parade begin and end?
It's going to assemble in the parking lot at Wendell P Williams, and it will go east on Adams. Then it's going to go north on 8th Street, and it's going to end at Edmond Town Center. And actually, the activities won't be ending; they'll be starting when we get there.
Okay.
So, we'll be giving families food. We'll be matching up mentoring groups with different schools. We'll be doing the Patsy Brown wheel. We'll be doing a lot of things that will be very exciting to kids. So, we got the fire engines, everybody coming out. It's going to be a nice day.
Okay, and my next question was going to be, why should the parents and guardians and students stick around after the parade? And
Well,
you just told us, yeah.
Yeah, but more so too, it's an informal way that parents and teachers can interact.
Yeah, okay.
Because teachers from those schools will be there, and the parents, and it'll be an informal way that they can interact with those teachers, because school has started now about 3 weeks. So parents can talk to teachers about how their child is doing and what their child needs.
That's good. And needed, too.
Exactly.
Very much so needed. How can listeners learn more about the Las Vegas Parade?
We have a website.
Okay.
They can go online and get it, historicwestlasvegasparade.com.
Okay.
That's historicwestlasvegasparade.com. Or they can call me at 702-498-5888. 702-498-5888.
All right. Any last comments?
No, we hope the entire community comes out. Of course, I've done parades a lot. This is one that's new to me, is smaller. So we'll look at another part of town to do one next year.
Okay.
So, we want to spread the love in Las Vegas, all over Las Vegas.
I love that.
Yeah, we love Vegas.
And I like to encourage the parents, the families, the students, come on out, be a part of this parade. Go to the website. You can sponsor, you can donate, you can register your vehicle, a marching band, or a group to participate in the parade, but definitely become part of that. And also, you know what? With the city and the county's involvement, this parade is going to be a safe place.
Yes.
I know there's been a lot going on nationally, a lot of crimes and horrendous things taking place at grocery stores and shopping malls and schools, but not at the Las Vegas Historic West Side Parade.
Right.
This is going to be a safe place. So if you're looking for a reason to get out of house, to come together with your neighbors, your friends, the community at large, and be part of something positive and invest in the education of not just your kids, but all these wonderful schools who are partners. And if you want to come out and meet Mr. Wendell P Williams, the man himself, or even Patsy Brown, public administrator candidate, come on out to this parade, be part of something great.
Thank you. And again, I want to thank the Armed Forces Chamber and its affiliates and sponsors. I hope they keep, being sponsors. I hope we get more sponsors because we can't do enough for our veterans.
That is true. We take a lot of pride in taking care of the people who've taken care of us.
Exactly.
And the people that are served.
Right.
Where, it's priceless.
Yep.
So.
And I'd like to thank your wonderful wife, because I know sometimes in front of, sometimes beside, sometimes behind, because they got to get us from all angles.
Right.
Is an excellent queen and a woman. So thank you to your wife,
Absolutely.
Mrs. Williams, because I know without her you couldn't do what you do.
Absolutely.
Yes. Love that.
And thank you to my wife, because I wouldn't be able to do what I do without my wife, and she make it look real good.
Praises. Praises.
Yeah.
But
Bless
Mr.
you.
Williams, thank you for being a guest on the show today. Thank you for being who you are to the state of Nevada, Clark County, the cities, the community, even Patsy and I personally and professionally. We appreciate you. The
Very
impact
much.
that you've made is felt now, and hundreds of years now it still will be, and we're going to be a better state and better people, and our kids will be better off because of what you've done. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you
Greatly
for having me
appreciate
too.
it.
Yep. Well, thank you so much for listening to Armed Forces Chamber Live with Andre Haynes and Patsy Brown on KKVV 1060 AM. You can listen to this episode and download it online at armedforceschamber.com. We want to wish everybody a happy Labor Day. Be safe, be blessed, and plant a seed.
Have a blessed one.
Stay tuned for Armed Forces Chamber Live, hosted by Andre Haynes and Patsy Brown. This show is produced by the Armed Forces Chamber of Commerce, Nevada's largest plus oldest chamber of commerce, formed to serve armed forces members. To join, please visit armedforceschamber.com. This announcement is brought to you by the Armed Forces Chamber, Nevada's largest and oldest chamber of commerce, formed to serve armed forces members.
Hi, I'm A.R. Allen, an author, speaker, and mentor. I published Come Sit With Me a While, a book about changing your life in 15 minutes a day. Also, I mentor authors about writing, publishing, and marketing books. Lastly, I give inspirational speeches about living a victorious Christian lifestyle. Buy my latest book. Let me mentor you with your book. Book me to speak at your event. Again, I'm A.R. Allen, an author, speaker, and mentor. Visit my website, ascribesmith.com, and follow me through Facebook at A.R. Allen and inscribed in his palm.
The Armed Forces Chamber is America's first chamber with military-inspired operations and Nevada's first chamber formed to serve armed forces members. The mission is to recruit, train, and equip armed forces members ready to serve, lead, and succeed in business. Members enjoy benefits, courses, discounts, perks, support, and more. Eligible members include armed forces members from all branches and service levels, spouses, DoD, first responders, and advocates. Translate your military experience and skills into business success. Join a community of armed forces members dedicated to shaping the future of business. Join now online at armedforceschamber.com.
This announcement is brought to you by the Armed Forces Chamber, Nevada's largest and oldest chamber of commerce, formed to serve armed forces members. Your opinion matters. Your vote counts. Help make history. Vote Patsy Brown as the first female public administrator. Vote Patsy Brown from October 22nd through November 4th and November 8th. VotePatsyBrown.com. Again, VotePatsyBrown.com. Paid for by Friends of Patsy Brown. This announcement is brought to you by the Armed Forces Chamber, Nevada's largest and oldest chamber of commerce, formed to serve armed forces members.
Hi, I'm A.R. Allen, an author, speaker, and mentor. I published Come Sit With Me a While, a book about changing your life in 15 minutes a day. Also, I mentor authors about writing, publishing, and marketing books. Lastly, I give inspirational speeches about living a victorious Christian lifestyle. Buy my latest book. Let me mentor you with your book. Book me to speak at your event. Again, I'm A.R. Allen, an author, speaker, and mentor. Visit my website, ascribesmith.com, and follow me through Facebook at A.R. Allen and inscribed in his palm.
The Armed Forces Chamber is America's first chamber with military-inspired operations and Nevada's first chamber formed to serve armed forces members. The mission is to recruit, train, and equip armed forces members ready to serve, lead, and succeed in business. Members enjoy benefits, courses, discounts, perks, support, and more. Eligible members include armed forces members from all branches and service levels, spouses, DoD, first responders, and advocates. Translate your military experience and skills into business success. Join a community of armed forces members dedicated to shaping the future of business. Join now online at armedforceschamber.com.
This announcement is brought to you by the Armed Forces Chamber, Nevada's largest and oldest chamber of commerce, formed to serve armed forces members. Your opinion matters. Your vote counts. Help make history. Vote Patsy Brown as the first female public administrator. Vote Patsy Brown from October 22nd through November 4th and November 8th. VotePatsyBrown.com. Again, VotePatsyBrown.com. Paid for by Friends of Patsy Brown. Thank you for listening to Armed Forces Chamber Live, hosted by Andre Haynes and Patsy Brown. This show is produced by the Armed Forces Chamber of Commerce, Nevada's largest and oldest chamber of commerce, formed to serve armed forces members. To join, please visit armedforceschamber.com.
Armed Forces Chamber Live with Andre Haynes and Patsy Brown on Mondays and Thursdays from 9 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. Armed Forces Chamber Live with Andre Haynes and Patsy Brown, talking about business, community, education, workforce, and more. Listen to Armed Forces Chamber Live, the official talk show of the Armed Forces Chamber of Commerce.